What's up everyone, welcome back to another video. And today the video is going to be basically bagging the TSX. And I have the bags right here. I would never thought I was going to go with bags, but I ran into a deal that I couldn't resist. And I'm going to show you the procedure today. And the first thing, basically this got to go. I know it hurts, but it got to go. So I'm going to show you the procedures, how to do it. And hopefully y'all like the video. So right now, I'm gonna lift the car up. I know you guys know that procedure. And we need some wood. All the static boys already know about the wood. So we'll put the wood right here, and we basically just back up. So I'm gonna do the other side right now. This side, on this side, we do the same thing. Put it right here, and we're gonna need a low pro jack. Once we back up, and we'll lift it up.
Once you did that, put the wood and everything, we're going to get the local jack and we're going to try to get it. Feel like you're on a boat. Alright.
So on this side, you do the same thing. Put the jack under there and just jack it up. That's a good height. Okay. So right now, we're gonna take off the wheels. And if you have air compressor or electric gun, yeah, that's what you use. Alright guys, this is what I'm going to be installing, and this is the tank, compressor, the bags, lines, the air lines. Here's the wire from the battery to the compressor. Don't forget the fuse right there, and then we're going to be using sockets and drill to make the holes, a ratchet 3/8 and an impact, an extra wire, different colors, and then the impact to take off the coilovers and installing the bags. So now it's time to install the bags. I'm gonna take off the coils and put the bags first, and then I'm gonna try to run the lines after that. Alright guys, to take off the coilovers, we're gonna need a 14 and a 12. The 14 is to take off the top 3 14s and the one on the bottom with the fork, and the 12 to take out this bolts right here from the basically a stroke bar that we have on the TSX. So I'm gonna show you the lower 14 by the forks. Alright guys, lift this bolt right here so it can hold the coilover from falling. And if you are wondering what is this, I cut it because the top controller was hidden this part right here. So if you want to go really low on a TSX, you have to cut this, or like in the Honda Accord, you have to cut this too. But in the Honda Accord, the AC line goes through here, so you will have to take that line off and cut it. But basically I cut this to go lower and the control line to have space to move once you hit potholes and stuff like that. Right now I'm going to be taking off this 14, the one that holds the coilover in the bottom. Alright, so I'm going to have to take off the fork And this is a 17, and the other side is a 17 too. So I'll be taking this off right now. So once you took off the coilover, basically it's the same thing. Taking off the coil and putting back the bag. So it's the same procedure, it's just backwards. So I'll be showing you that. Before we install the bags, I'm gonna have to put the lines here because it's uncomfortable once the bag is already on and you're trying to mess with that. So basically the line is gonna go in there too, and then gonna come in on this Rebel adapter. So the line is gonna come in here and then here, and on this one it's gonna go straight to the switches, and that's where you're gonna be controlling and airing out and airing up. So that's how you put the line on the airbag. So this is number 12. It depends what brand you're going with. So that's how you do it. To put that lower bolt from the fork, sometimes it's kind of hard. I always have problems with it. So you need the jack, put it right there and play with it so you could get the, so you can line up the hole with the fork and the lower control arm. Now we're gonna do the left side. We just did the right side, and it's the same thing. The 12s, the two 12s right there, the three 14s, the 17 socket for the lower bolt, and the 14, the one that holds the bag on top of the fork. So right now I'm gonna drill the hole, and I want the hoses coming out from there. That way the controller, when I'm gonna air out, pops out of here and doesn't damage the hose. So I'm gonna drill it right now here. So right now I already made the holes right here. Here, that's where the line's gonna come out. And the other side did the same thing. And right here with this adapter, they're gonna go here and on this side, and this one's gonna go inside. This one, the third one, is gonna go inside. It's gonna be facing the inside. So when you finna put this one right here, you just push it in there. Just push it in there. And it doesn't come out. Right now we're gonna start putting the rear airbags, and we don't have to take out the seat. And this part right here, we don't have to take it off. So, and to take off, you just gonna have to pull up this. It comes out, and this one too. It has a 10 on the inside, so we'll show you right now. So once you take off the seat, there's a bolt right here for this part. So we're gonna take it off. To take it off, you have to pull up. It comes out. Once you take off the seat and this part on the corner, you are able to see your bolts for the top coilover. And right now we're gonna have to fold the seats so we could get to that part right there. So once you fold the seats, you're just gonna, I don't want to take off the plastic, so just pull it like that, and you have space to take off the bolts. So I'm gonna take off the bolts right now. So right now we're gonna take off this 17 bolt on the bottom. This one right here. Just take it off. Right now I'm gonna have to grind this part a little bit smaller because it's, I guess, too big from this one. It doesn't want to go in there, so I'll be grinding this, making it a little bit smaller so it can go flush inside, and everybody put the bolt. So you guys just saw how I put the bag, and I made a hole right there so I could put the line, the air line, through there. Now we on the left side, and it's the same procedure as the right side. So just taking off these bolts right here. So since you already put the lines and the bags in the back, now you have this T right here. You just push it in here. Push it. And then same thing right here. Just push it. And this one is gonna go to the front through the car. So I'm trying to run the airline to the inside, and trying to run the power wire for the compressor. And here's the T. We're gonna push this inside in there, and then the airline, I'm gonna throw it in there where you see that red cable through the bottom. So I'm doing that right now. So here's the line through there, and I took off the cruise control cable, and it has these things right here, this bracket, so I just put it in there. And here's the T. It goes all the way in there to the interior of the car. So here's the inside, how they came in, the power wire, and for the front airbags lines, just one line coming in. So right now I ran this line from the front to the back, and this one is gonna go to the switch. And you just put it in there. Make sure it's nice and round. Just put it in there. You make sure it doesn't come out. And this line is gonna go straight up to the switch, and the PSI's gauge is gonna go from the tank to the front. So this one just basically like the T fittings, and this one you just push it in there. Don't do that. Just push it in there. And this one is the one that's gonna provide the air to the switches, and basically to the other lines and the airbags. So this is important line right here. So this are the switches, and like I was telling you, from the tank, that big line from the back to the front is gonna go here. That's where you're gonna get your air and come through here. And this one is gonna be for your front bags, and this one's gonna be for your rear bags. They're gonna come through the gauge, so you can see how many PSIs you have. And this is for like the lights for the gauge. So like when it's dark or in the night, you can see the light. But you can connect this to the cigarette lighter power. But I'm gonna show you right now how to basically just put the lines through here. Alright guys, this one, well, we have switches right here, and this line is for the rear struts, and this one goes on the rear for here, and this one is the one that comes from the tank. It's gonna go in here like that. And the front one is for the front airbags, is gonna go here. So basically you're gonna have a setup like this. This is an independent setup for airbags, and here's your switches to air up, down, go down. To air up, you go up. That's basically what you're gonna be doing. And you command it right here, and just extra choose the switches, or just set up the whole thing right here, just cut. And I'll be showing you how to do that, cut, and installing this right here, so you could function your airbags through here. Hey guys, this is the end of the first part of bagging my TSX, and today I show you basically the mechanical part of doing the bags on it. And by the second part, I'm gonna be doing the electric part, and by the end of these 2 videos, you're probably gonna be able to install your own airbags even if it's on a Subaru, I mean Lexus, whatever. Stay tuned for the second part, doing the electrical part. And I also want to say to all my subscribers and the people that be subscribing for me, you know, I just started and I'm going pretty good. And I thank everybody that is subscribing me and giving me likes, all the people and friends that I have. Thank y'all. And I also want to show you something in here. And it's down here. And got him. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.